line up here. We're down to 40 seconds to go. Get your pick 5 tickets in. As Steve mentioned, that pool is up over $1,500. Joe Kelly will have the call of race 1.
Home Hardware Building Center starting gate now moving for the first race. It's post time. Race number 1 of the evening, top of the stretch, has Good Friday 3, the Yin Yang, Better On Than Off, Lady in Paradise, Life Speaks, Well Let's See, Don't Ask Logan, Crime Boss in the back tier, speaking of Shadow. They're off and pacing at the rail. Good Friday 3 away quickly. We'll grab that early lead. Taking a tuck in the pocket is the Yin Yang, driving up on the limb. Is Well Let's See, along with Don't Ask Logan, down to the inside. Speaking of Shadow, gets away in the 4 spot, caught outside. That is Don't Ask Logan in 5. 6th along the rail for Better On Than Off. Followed 7th by Lady in Paradise. They move down the backstretch and on past the opening quarter. It's Good Friday 3 on the front end, leading the way a length and a half. In the garden spot is Well Let's See. And down along the inside, the Yin Yang looks at it from 3. Speaking of Shadow, unhurried back there in 4 with Better On Than Off. 5 going the long route outside. 6th is Don't Ask Logan. The opening panel was 28 and 1/5 second. They continue off the top turn and race into the lane now as they near the half. And Good Friday 3 unchallenged on the front end. Still charts the path a length and a half. Well, let's see, getting the trip in the pocket second. Out first over now. Here comes Speaking of Shadow. Uncovered third. Inside staying at the rail. The Yin Yang 4th. Following cover now outside is the parked out Don't Ask Logan from 5. 6th and moving off the rail is Better On Than Off. Then back to Lady in Paradise, followed by Crime Boss. And the trailer onto the backside is Life Speaks, the half, 58 seconds flat. They continue on to 3/4. It is Good Friday 3 continuing on the front end. On the outside, Speaking of Shadow, now up alongside second as they arrive at the 3/4. Speaking of Shadow, now forging to the top. Good Friday 3 at the rail is a half a length back second. In contention on the limb third. That is Don't Ask Logan. Buried now is Well Let's See at the rail in 4. 5th nowhere to go is the Yin Yang, and 8th left to come. And Speaking of Shadow has opened up a 2-length advantage. Less than an 8th to come. 127 and 3 was the 3/4. Good Friday 3 trying to hang in second. On down the stretch they come. It's Speaking of Shadow. It's Speaking of Shadow drawing off to win it by 2.5. A big trip for Don't Ask Logan to finish second, third. That is Well Let's See. Out in 150, 8 flat. Now back to the Woodmere Farms Winners Enclosure. The first race winner, number 9, speaking of Shadow, 4-year-old at Aymare by Artspeak. Out of the Shadow Plate M, Silver Hill Bunna. How about Josh McDonald of Little Pond PEI, trained and driven by Darren Crowe, speaking of Shadow, facing the mile in 158 flat.